Hello and welcome to my channel. For today's video, I wanted to do a quick look using this Pretty Vulgar Nightingale palette that I received in my BoxyCharm for the month of April. And I also wanted to do a full face using only products that were from value sets or my subscriptions or from just samples. So I was able to go ahead and put a look together. Now I did want to focus on that palette. I've never used Pretty Vulgar products and just wanted to give that a quick try on for you guys and give my opinion on that. But I will go ahead and run through all of the products that I have on my face since I went ahead and, put on everything complexion wise. Now before putting on any of my other makeup, last night, first of all, I tried out the Pharmacy Honeymoon Afterglow serum. That's a night serum. Did use that last night. My skin does feel pretty good today. But I also used the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Face Mask. That was amazing. I feel like that's a really good product. And I also rehydrated some of my hydrogel pads that I had laying around with those because I certainly want to get the maximum usage out of that serum or liquid that's in those face masks, the Tatcha. So after that, first of all, I used the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizer. This came in my Sephora Play Box yesterday. I also got in my Sephora Play Box yesterday this Laura Mercier Foundation Primer in the variation Radiance. I have on the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation in shade 150. This was a sample that I got from an online purchase through Sephora. Then I used the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is a sample that I got with a value set for Tarte. Just basically got 5 products to try from some of their new stuff. It was the Busy Girl value set. I set my under eye with the Becca Hydra Mist Set and Refresh setting powder. This came in a value set from Sephora. I have on the Manicadar Flawless Finish Dual Powder in shade C3 Flawless Linen. This came in my Ipsy. I've definitely got some pretty good use out of that. As you see, I've hit pan on that one. I have on the Tarte Double Duty Beauty Blush in the shade Moment. This came in the value set in which the sample of Shape Tape came in. I have on this Take Home the Bronze Anti-Orange Bronzer by the Balm Cosmetics. This came in my Ipsy. I have I have the High Impact Highlighter in shade Spark from Morphe for my highlight, and I have the Model Company More Brows brow brush, whatever this, whatever you call this. Look at this little spoolie, though. It is so cute, so perfect and tiny. I just wanted to show you guys that. I love that. This definitely is a really quick fix for getting on your eyebrows. So, first of all, before we do the eye makeup, I just wanted to say a little bit about this product, this Bang Beauty Gel Eyeliner. This is a fail for me, for sure. This stuff is so super dry. It's definitely not a gel. It imparts little to no color at all, so it can't be used for any of the uses that it says it can be used for. And upon looking, I actually see that this is made by DLS Cosmetics, which is Dirty Little Secret, and I've come to the conclusion that I just do not like that brand at all. I've used some of their other products and they were not right for me. They were definitely all a fail. So I don't like that line of cosmetics, I don't believe. So moving on, I will go ahead and get into the eye makeup. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to use as much as possible my Luxie eye brushes, this set that I got in my BoxyCharm. yesterday. And I'm going to lay down all over the lid the color Nocturnal, which is this base, really bright light color. Get that on the lid just to go ahead and prepare the eye for the other colors and to help those colors blend very well, hopefully. I'm not familiar with the Pretty Vulgar eyeshadows, so hopefully they're pretty good, and if they're not, I'll definitely give you guys my honest opinion on that. And just covering the lid really quickly. And I will say I was pretty happy with my BoxyCharm for the month of April. This is my first month subscribing to BoxyCharm, and I've had quite a few, subscriptions, beauty subscriptions in the past, but I haven't actually done the full-size stuff until BoxyCharm. But other than that Bang Beauty product, I'm definitely pretty happy so far with the products that I have tried from my BoxyCharm. As you can see, this is a pretty powdery, textured eyeshadow, but that's not to say that, that's a bad thing or anything, because it's very soft, pretty blendable. It doesn't feel, well, it should be pretty blendable because it feels really soft, and the matte colors especially feel really, really soft, so that's good. I'm going to go in with this shade Hide and Seek as my transition shade. Just get that in the crease to start the process of adding some dimension and shape to the eye. And it's pretty pigmented. For that to be a transition shade and already be showing up pretty good, that's not bad at all. And basically I just want to deepen the crease, make it look more pronounced than it really is, for just a, little bit of drama, a little bit more of a shape to the eye. And you want to make those as even as possible, of course. And not going up too far towards the brow. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, and moving on, I want to go into the shade, let's do After Midnight. This is a matte, kind of a dark gray. I just want to deepen that crease. I am using an e.l.f. Pro brush just to darken up that crease, but still have a very blended look. You don't want any harsh lines. You want everything to be well blended, of course. And it's definitely pretty pigmented, so that's good. And I don't want to go too far on the outer edge. I'm not going to make a super dramatic look for this. I don't have any special functions to go to or anything like that, so just a regular day type of a look. Okay, so I'm moving on now to, let's see, I want to go ahead and lay down some color on the lid just to start that blend process on the lid. I'm going to go in with this color Clutch. It's a nice shimmery color. I am going to use my fingertips because I do like to use the fingertips to pack on shadows. I do have some fallout there, so I'm going to go ahead and get that off before it ruins the rest of my makeup. Blending that color that's packed onto the lid up into the beginning of the crease so that it's all pretty blended and cohesive looking. And going back into that shade Clutch, I'm going to get that on the rest of this lid, or on this lid. And I definitely like the shimmer of this shade. It's quite pretty and reflective. Just making sure that they are even. That light makes this eye look like it is darker, but it's not. Okay, so now that I've got that color packed onto the lid, I'm going to go ahead and get some of that off of the corner because it does have a pretty good lot of fallout. And because I did go overboard a little bit on this eye, I am going to come in and just make them match, make them symmetrical on this eye. And using that crease brush that I used earlier, go ahead and try and blend that out a little bit more. It's looking pretty smoky. Those are some pretty pigmented shadows for sure. Okay, so I've got a pretty good blend going on so far. Okay, so moving on, I want to go in the more towards the inner corner of my eye with this color Pillow Fight. Even though it looks pretty matte, it also looks like it has some shimmer to it, so I am going to go ahead and only on the inner corner of my lid just brighten this section of the eye up. Okay, and I'm pretty happy with that, so moving on, I'm gonna go ahead and highlight my brow bone. Now before I do that, I want to go in with the Nocturnal, which is my base shade, and just kind of touch this area up so that I can see that it's more defined, brighter. Pretty much just get it back to bright in case if I've accidentally gotten any fallout or any of the darker shades on there. And now I do want to come down on my lower lash line and just get a little bit of smokiness to that. So I'm going to go back into, well, let's see, I'm going to go into the flip out on the lower lash line just to darken that up and give it a little bit of smokiness to make the lower lash line match a little better with the top being that it is pretty pigmented shadow and it is a little bit more dramatic than I had planned, but that's okay. And it does help, I find, to look down into a mirror while you're applying your eye makeup. I feel like it kind of helps to open up the eye and really let you see more of what you're doing. Okay, and I've got that smoked up on the bottom. I do just want to come back in with a clean brush and remove any of the excess. And so there we have it. So I'm going to go ahead and line my eyes with this Kat Von D tattoo liner. I'm only going to do this on the top line just to give a little bit of definition to the eye makeup and to the actual shape of my eye. I'm not going to do a wing or anything fancy like that. But if you guys would like to see a wing or a tutorial on winged eyeliner, I definitely could do that if you would like. You certainly leave me a comment. So I basically just want to define the top line of my eyelid. Okay, so one down, one to go. And it's already coming together pretty nicely. And this is certainly a very doable, beginner-friendly type of a look. If you have any trouble with blending, this is certainly a look that doesn't require a whole lot of skill as far as, blending the eye makeup. Now, if you notice, I definitely got this line bigger, so now I have to come in and make this one bigger. I don't know about you guys, but I always do that. And there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it here. I am going to apply some false lashes after I use, let me go ahead and get my mascara on. I'm going to be using this Lash Perversion or Urban Decay Perversion. This came in my Sephora Play yesterday as well. I'm going to darken up my lashes before I actually come in with my, and that seems to be working pretty good. I'm going to darken up my lashes though before I do come in with my false eyelashes, because you certainly want to start with dark eyelashes. Especially if you're like me and you have light colored lashes, it's definitely a must to have mascara on first and after, in my opinion, just to make the lashes blend with your own natural lash. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pop on some lashes, and then I will finish up the look entirely. Alright, so I've got my lashes on, and they look pretty good. These are actually $1 LA Colors Dramatalash from the Dollar General. I've got on a Ofra lip gloss that was sent to me by Ipsy. I think this is actually a shade specifically made for Ipsy by Ofra. I am just going in with this Tartist lip paint that was sent to me in my BoxyCharm. And those are pretty nice. So I think definitely using my subscription boxes products, I was able to put together a pretty good look. I definitely like it. So I definitely hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If there's anything you'd like to see more in detail or in depth, let me know. I also have a video on false eyelash application on my channel. Hope you guys check that out. But other than that, I think this look is complete. Just need to fix my hair and change my clothes. But I definitely want to thank you guys for watching. Absolutely thank you if you have subscribed to my channel. There will definitely be more videos coming soon. And my next video will probably be my Ipsy unboxing. But that's it for this video, guys. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you come back.